Hello everyone, welcome to Education ET. Before I start the video lecture, I want to thank Google and YouTube for providing us an amazing platform to share our knowledge with a global audience. I would also want to express profound gratitude to my research supervisor, Dr. M. Rajendranath Babu, Associate Professor, Department of Education, Nagaland University, for giving me an opportunity to contribute to this platform. It is only possible with his help and encouragement. In this video, we are going to discuss the concept and characteristics of learning. Myself, Ms. Karishma Sonowal, Research Scholar, Department of Teacher Education, Nagaland University, Kohima Campus, Marima.
Meaning of learning. The behavior of an individual is changed through direct or indirect experiences. The change in behavior brought by experience is commonly known as learning.
For example, while approaching a burning matchstick, the child gets burnt and he withdraws. Another time, when he faces a burning matchstick, he takes no time to withdraw himself away. He learns to avoid not only the burning matchstick but also all burning things. When this happens, we say that the child has learned if he touches a flame, he will be burnt.
Definitions of learning. According to Gardner-Murphy, 1968, the term learning covers every modification in behavior to meet environmental requirements. According to Henry P. Smith, 1962, learning is the acquisition of new behavior or the strengthening or weakening of old behavior as the result of experience. According to Woodworth, 1945, any activity can be called learning so far as it develops the individual in any respect, good or bad, and makes him alter behavior and experiences different from what otherwise would have been. According to Kingsley and Gary, 1957, learning is the process by which behavior, in the broad sense, is originated or changes through practice or training. According to Robinson and Horrocks, 1967, learning is an episode in which a motivated individual attempts to adapt his behavior so as to succeed in a situation which he perceives as requiring action to attain a goal. According to Hilgard, 1958, learning is a process by which an activity originates or is changed through reacting to an encountered situation, provided that the characteristics of the change in activity cannot be explained on the basis of native response, tendencies, maturation, or temporary states of the organism, for example, fatigue or drugs, etc.
Importance of learning. Learning in its all shapes and forms occupies a quite unique place and importance in one's life. Its uniqueness and importance in our life may be summarized as below. Number 1. Modification of behavior in a desired direction. Through learning, it is possible to shape the individual's behavior in a desired shape and direction. Number 2. Helping in the process of growth and development. Growth and development in all aspects of personality, physical, motor, cognitive, emotional, aesthetic, moral, and spiritual, is the result of a close interaction between maturation and learning. Number 3. Learning is the key component and goal of any process of education. Education, by its all means, forms, and shape, is aimed to have the desired learning of the students. Therefore, what is to be planned and organized to provide education to the children of all ages depends upon providing them such learning experiences as to yield the attainment of desired educational objectives. Number 4, learning is the key of all individual and social progress. The learning opportunities help a child to develop and progress in his life not only at personal level, but he or she is also enabled by one's learning to contribute in their own way towards the development and progress of the society.
On the basis of Hilgert's definition of learning, the factors or forces that are responsible for bringing changes in the behavior can be divided into following three main categories. The first category is the factors or forces that bring permanent changes in our behavior. Second, the factors or forces that bring temporary changes in our behavior. And the third, the factor or forces that bring relatively permanent changes in our behavior. Changes brought by maturation. Maturation as a biological mechanism is related with the process of natural growth and development. Therefore, it is responsible for bringing only those changes that are purely associated with the natural process of growth and development. Changes brought in the behavior of the individual through maturation do not necessarily need any type of learning or training. Factors associated with temporary changes in behavior. Factors such as fatigue, illness, medicine, drugs, fear, anger, etc., inflict serious and quite effective changes in one's behavior. However, the change is quite temporary as the behavior may again turn into a normal behavior after taking some rest. The changes introduced in our behavior on account of the factors falling are quite transitory. Relatively permanent changes through experience and training. The changes that are neither too temporary nor too permanent but lie somewhere in between these two are termed as relatively permanent changes in one's behavior. The factors or forces responsible for bringing such changes are named as experiences, direct or indirect, involving training, practice, and formal as well as informal education attempts. The process of learning. Smith gives the following verdict. The learning process involves a motive or drive, an attractive goal, and a block to the attainment of the goal. Motive or drive. Motives are the dynamic force that energize behavior and compel the child to act. When the need of a learner is strong enough, he is compelled to strive for its satisfaction. Goal. Definiteness of the aim and setting of the goal helps in making the learning purposeful and interesting. The goal attracts us to learn. Obstacle or block. If we face no difficulty of any kind in attaining our goal, We need not bring any change in our present behavior, stock of knowledge, and skills. This means that we have no necessity to learn. Characteristics of learning. Learning is the change in behavior. Learning in its any form or shape is always associated with some or the other changes in learner's behavior. Change in behavior caused by learning is relatively enduring or permanent. Change in behavior caused by learning is neither too permanent nor too temporary. Those lie between these two states and are usually referred to as relatively permanent changes. Learning is a universal process. Every living being on the earth has been favored by the nature to possess the capacity to learn according to the species, specific characteristics and environment as well as opportunities available for learning. Learning is purposive and goal directed. The purpose or goal is the pivot around which the entire system of learning revolves. In case where there is no purpose, there would hardly be any learning. Learning involves reconstruction of experiences. The old learning and previous experiences are restructured and reorganized for giving birth to a new structure composed of the reconstructed experiences. Learning is the product of activity and environment. The key to success in any teaching learning process always lies in the active response of the learner to the stimuli received or the activities going on in the teaching learning environment. Learning does not necessarily imply improvement. Learning is often considered as a process of improvement with practice or training. But this is not always true. The child may learn many things in the classroom that do not help him at all to achieve his goal. Learning does not necessarily imply the development in right direction. There is no guarantee that the individual will always pick up the good knowledge, desirable habits, interests, and attitudes. He has equal chances to be drifted to the debit side of the human personality. Learning helps in bringing desired changes in behavior. Learning can help bring desired changes in the behavior of the learner in all its three domains, that is, cognitive, cognitive, and affective. Learning helps in the attainment of teaching learning objectives. The teaching learning objectives and teaching learning situation can be effectively achieved through the help of learning, and consequently the children can be made to acquire essential knowledge, skills, applications, attitude and interest, etc. Choose the correct option. Number 1. Who defined learning as the process by which behavior is originated or changes through practice or training? A. Woodworth. B. Kingsley and Gary. C. Robinson and Horrocks. And D. Hilgard. And the answer is B. Kingsley and Gary. Question number 2. How many categories of factors are divided on the basis of Hilgard's definition of learning? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. And the answer is B. 3. Question number 3. A biological mechanism that is related with the process of natural growth and development. A. Behavior. B. Training. C. Learning. And D. Maturation. And the answer is D. Maturation. Question number 4. The dynamic force that energizes behavior and compel the child to act. A. Drive. B. Goal. C. Obstacle. D. Skill. And the answer is A. Drive. Question number 5. Which is not a characteristic of learning? A. Learning is a universal process. B. Learning is purposive and goal-directed. C. Learning involves reconstruction of experiences. D. None of the above. And the answer is D. None of the above. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with others. Also, hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.